Here's the top 5 welterweight contender, Belal. Remember the name Mudhammad. And I posit calling him an overachiever, but there were a lot of people who didn't necessarily think that this man was going to vault into the top 5 and be the factor that he has become in one of the UFC's deepest divisions.
Well, when you're this committed, when you are so committed to your craft, and you have an iron will that you will be something special, you can accomplish anything. That's Belal Muhammad. When you talk to him, you get a sense that this guy believes that he's the best in the world. He doesn't believe it. He applies the work ethic to it to make himself and give himself a chance. It has allowed for him to be exactly where he is today.
And now he believes he might just be one win away from his first shot at the UFC title. We'll see how it goes for Mudhammad tonight. Headshot, dead. Those are the only words that come to mind when Leon Edwards makes the walk. You can argue that his head kick knockout of Kamaru Usman at UFC 278 is the biggest singular win in UFC history, and now this man is the hunted remarkably at 170 pounds.
And J.A., I asked you this question. It wasn't luck, because we've seen him do this before, right? We have seen him knock people out with this exact combination. This was something that he does. Leon Edwards is a master strategist. I've trained with him before. He works exceedingly hard. He does a great job of being very committed inside the gym, and he has just gotten better. It's been a long time since anyone's beaten Leon Edwards, and that's why he's a champion of the world.
And to be able to win a fight like that against that type of opposition when maybe you don't have your best stuff, it's scary to think about just how good Leon Edwards can be here tonight and moving forward. All right, now let's get you our tale of the tape for this welterweight championship fight. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Welterweight Championship of the World. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Belal. Remember the name, Mudhammad. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending UFC welterweight champion of the world, Leon Rocky Edwards.
Herb Dean, third party in the octagon tonight. All right, so here's the oncoming welterweight contender, Belal. Remember the name Mudhammad, and when he is not hosting a podcast with my twin brother Jason, he is disposing of UFC welterweights left and right. It has been an incredible rise to prominence for Belal Muhammad, and most of it has been rooted in his wrestling, in his grappling, in his ability to get these fights where he wants it, ideally on the canvas, and more often than not, when he gets you there, you can't get up. Well, that one should leave a mark. Outstanding leg kick employed there by Edwards.
Oh, that one landed, yep.
Mudhammad gets hit by that leg kick. May not be a bad idea to start to check some of these. Not necessarily head kick for the champ, Leon Edwards. He waited a little bit to throw that weapon against Kamaru back in the day. No hesitation here early in this one.
He does a great job of setting this strike up. He doesn't throw it blindly. He's always putting something in front of the high kick that allowed for him to not only become the champion, but knock so many others out on his journey to becoming the best in the world.
Nice work here in the clinch by Mudhammad. So there it is, as he expected, the takedown defense would be there. The kickboxer able to thwart that first offering by the wrestling round.
Fights come down to moments, J.A., and that's a big moment for the kickboxer. Just understanding that he can stop a takedown from a wrestler of this caliber.
Push kick there to the body. Well, straight right hand has been a good weapon for him, and this is with it there. Closes the gap and gets the single collar time. Effective punch from the clinch there by Belal Muhammad.
Now they separate.
All right, so the commitment to the takedown pays off after several fit. Edwards has got his hand looking for a guillotine choke.
That guillotine is tight.
Oh, how good is that as he gets out?
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory.
Muhammad's in half guard now. Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give it more of an advantage on the mat?
All right, inside his opponent's guard here, DC. You don't want to play around here too long.
No, you got to either have two hands in or two hands out, or guys start to attack triangles.
All right, side control now trying to isolate an arm.
Yeah, he's trying to go to a Kimura lock. Right here, he'll leave the great submission defense on full display by the opponent. Big ground and pound. Big right hook there by the champ.
All right, closed guard now. Oh, big pop from the crowd as they get back to their feet after a pretty scintillating. Oh, he's got him hurting here. Big head kick.
Oh, my goodness. Big and kick.
Oh, a beautiful jab there from Leon Edwards. And if you don't know the name Leon Edwards, you're gonna start to hear his name increasingly. Truly one of the better fighters in this division.
Absolutely, and the reason you don't know his name is because he's more of a quiet guy. He's very reserved. He used to be at AKA for months, and you barely know.
So Leon Rocky Edwards continuing to put on a show in the striking realm here tonight, and a lot of people believe this is not just the world champion, but the best striker in the welterweight division.
I mean, this guy is really good with his hands and his feet. He sets traps, he moves, he's never stationary. Tonight he has shown the next level of striking in the welterweight division. We've expected these types of performances from him, and he continues to produce them.
All right, so look at that. A cut has been opened around that eye area.
He's taking shots over and over again to that area, and now he's dealing with a cut.
Edwards gets tattooed by that straight punch.
Big shot lands from both guys. Over and over, he is landing punches to the head. Jab is on point right now. Big double leg level change.
That horn sounds means we have reached the end of round one. All right, so the round is over, but not before damage was done. Cut on the cheek, sustained in that round. Cut man in there quickly as usual to try to seal it up. All right, let's now look back at some of the action from that round. He went headhunting, landed, nearly got the finish too.
A lot of coaches tell you don't headhunt. In this case, he's been headhunting, and he landed a big enough shot to truly put his opponent on notice.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Round two underway. All right, next round is now underway. DC, any major takeaways after the previous 5 minutes?
That both of these guys are very evenly matched. The matchmakers did a fantastic job when they put these two in the octagon. So even though it wasn't crazy, you got to see high-level mixed martial arts. Nice shot there by the champ.
Oh, and he lands another combination here, really starting to get into a striking groove.
I mean, it's stringing them together so effectively, never throwing the same attack more than once. What a job to recognize all the openings in his opponent's defenses.
Man, how about the crisp boxing, the kickboxing of Leon Edwards here tonight? It's amazing how much he has improved since his UFC debut a few years ago, and really has established himself as one of the best welterweights in the world. All right, so the hands are crispy tonight. Not exactly what we thought we would see out of this wrestler, but as a former two-time U.S. Olympian yourself with some hands, you can fall in love with this.
He can fall in love with the striking, but he is showing tonight that everything starts with his wrestling.
Edwards has got his head. Let's see if he can secure a guillotine choke here. Oh, that guillotine choke is tight.
Oh, he's getting submitted.
Oh, he's out.
Oh, he got out. He did a great job. He attacked a lot. He got pressure forward, then off to the side, rolled to his back to release that pressure.
All right, so that opened up a cut around his eye area.
He hasn't moved his head well. He was taking shots too clean, and now a cut is opened up. It's tight.
Good job by the champ there. Sliding back out.
All right, so he lands again just like we saw in the last round, realizing a lot of success with his multi-guillotine.
You know, why change it? It's working, and it's working from the very start of the fight. The moment this fight started, you saw the advantage that we predicted was there. He started to take advantage of it early, and now he's continuing to build on that. This kickboxer looks amazing tonight.
Both fighters exchanging the pocket here. Well, a lot of debilitating leg kicks have landed tonight. You see that left thigh starting to show signs of bruising. Trying to hammer that lead leg. Oh, big elbow. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Edwards goes high, and he does not miss with the head kick yet again.
He does many times. When he throws that strike, he usually throws it with the intent to land it. He doesn't throw it as a feeler. He's so good at getting to this position, at getting to this head kick, that when he throws it, he intends to end your night. But once again, it lands.
Now inside the closed guard.
And he's going to try to...
Mudhammad's got his head looking for a guillotine.
That guillotine is very tight.
Oh, somehow he gets out. Fantastic submission, D.
Oh. In the half guard.
Edwards is going for a choke here. Oh, looks like he's got that arm pin in the triangle now. Oh, that's gotta be it. I don't know.
That's in so deep. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, he gets out.
He was able to get his momentum going back towards his opponent and back in the opposite direction to get his hips back and his chest down towards the mat.
You just spilled your popcorn all over the broadcast.
Did, John. You know I love popcorn.
Beautiful strike there as he continues to attack that cut. Cut man's going to have some work to do if we get to the stool between rounds.
But that's why we got the best in the business. We got the best cut men in the business, and they are going to need him right now because this cut is getting worse, and it's only going to continue to get worse because he has got a killer in front of him.
30 seconds to go in round two. Oh, strike lands cleanly there, champ. Takedown defense holds up. Mudhammad's eye is closing up. 15 seconds. Oh, big knee. Immediately gets the underhook. Takedown defense holds up. Oh, he lands another huge knee. How much more can he take? 10 minutes in the can. All right, so there's the end of the round. Big story in this one now. The cut on the bridge of that nose from that strike. The cut man is in there. Should be able to shut this one and potentially prevent it from being a factor here moving forward. All right, so back to the stools we go. They say defense wins championships, and he has not defended well tonight.
He isn't trying, or at least it doesn't seem like he's trying. He has got to move his head. He's trying to react when the punch is already coming, and that's not working. If he takes many more of these shots, this fight is going to be stopped due to the swelling.
Ready. Ready. Good.
Here we go, third round of this championship fight. Beautiful technique on the straight right hand. Edwards gets caught with that punch. He'd be wise to get those hands up. Beautiful combination there. If you are teaching an up-and-coming fighter about throwing volume strikes effectively, you can do worse than watching the film on this guy.
It's a master class, John. It's a master class in mixing up the target, mixing up the strikes, and ending your combinations with the kick.
Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue. And now some distance as they pull apart. Well, this is absolutely the hurt business. It's hard to see which party is more injured, but I think both fighters have been really effective with their strikes in this one.
Yeah, both guys have been affected. Both guys have been beat up. It's a very competitive. And now he's in the guillotine. Oh, nice.
Oh, that guillotine is officially tight.
How in the world did he escape that submission?
Oh, the ground and pound is there. But at least staying busy on the bottom.
There it is. Now he's running him out. Oh, he's got to be careful there. Yep.
Edwards is in half guard. Lands the ground and pound strike.
And another one. Another strike from the top. Lands for him.
Muhammad's back in full mouth. Man, how fun is this to watch as he continues to dole out damage with the ground and pound.
Take it back to the days of guys like Mark Coleman, just beating people up in the ground and pound. This guy is a throwback fighter, and he's very fun to watch.
Yeah, the Godfather would be proud. Continuing to work out of the half guard. Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Oh man, that left. I'm not sure his opponent knows where he is.
No, he is on Beach Street right now. He's seeing Tweety Bird over the top of his head. When you take a hook like that, you are on wobbly legs. Oh my goodness. Oh, nice right hand.
Well, MMA is a constant exercise in risk mitigation, right? But it would seem to me that if he really goes for it offensively, he can get him out of there.
Well, he's got him hurt. He's got him hurt. He's got him hurt multiple times in one round. It looks like this fight should be over by now, but his opponent's still standing, and I think that speaks to the durability of the guy standing in front of him.
All right, so he's got the body locked down here, DC, or so it appears. This is not a guy you want anywhere near your back. And busy as he looks to improve position here.
Nice defense.
Well, not good body language from his opponent here, DC. He's curled up.
No, he's exhausted. He's been beaten.
Muhammad's in half guard.
Getting him out here. Great ground and pound by this man.
Well, we'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here. All right, just as we saw a few seconds ago, he finds the home for another ground and pound strike.
Beautiful punch lands there from inside the guard.
Oh, when you get in a bad spot on the ground and you want to reverse it, that's what you need to do.
Master class in changing position, unreal to see. Oh, right into mount. Yep, gotta be very careful there.
Well, that was a high-level extended battle on the ground. Now, though, the athletes back to their feet, and no surprise the crowd responds.
The crowd just loves whenever they get two high-level strikers going at it. It was very hard to get back up after getting taken down. But he's got there now. Let's see if he can take advantage of it.
Keeps going back to that jab, keeps throwing that jab, but unable to land.
Beautiful jab lands.
All right, so again, he shoots for a takedown. Good shot there, DC. He is officially wrong.
A big, massive hook that really has put his opponent on skates.
And that'll do it. 15 minutes in the books. Wow, what a round it was. There's the horn. 2 knockdowns. Certainly a 10-8 is plausible. We'll see if his opponent can make some adjustments here. It's going to be tough.
J.A., I thought it was over.
Yeah.
I thought it was over. I was yelling, it's over, it's over. After the first knockdown, dude gets up and gets knocked down again. He understands now he has a very tough competitor in front of him, but he needs to stay patient, go find another big shot. But one perfect shot shuts the lights off. It's only going to take one of those to finish the fight.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here's round 4. Fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, 4th round is now underway as we get to the championship rounds. What is a fighter's mindset when you get to this 16th minute round?
This is when you understand that nothing is ever going to be hard. This is the hardest round in fighting. This is going to really test your will and your desire to become champion.
Oh, nice little right hook there.
The last time I saw an uppercut like that, it was Overeem versus Ngannou, and you know they still haven't found Alice Overeem's head.
Well, he's landed a few big uppercuts already. I will bet you $1,000 he sets it up again here.
You're not taking my money, J.A. That uppercut is coming, and when it lands, it's going to land and land very damaging.
Oh, nice jab by Edwards.
Good jab there by the champion. Oh, nice jab.
Edwards is doing a nice job there raising the guard to protect the eye with that block. You can't allow that cut to get worse as this fight continues. How about the accuracy to land right there? His opponent's wobble champ.
He's hurting bad. He cannot take another shot like that.
Now goes in and secures the takedown. Edwards is trying to lock up on a submission now. Oh, compromising spot here. Triangle choke is locked in. Oh, so how about that? The offensive fighter bails on the submission now.
Very smart. You got to keep position over submission. That was a slick transition.
Oh, you got to love the ground and pound strikes here. So wisely, he continues to attack that area that is cut wide open. When you were fighting, was that something you would do? You see a cut, try to attack it?
It's like a target. I mean, you want to get your hands on that cut. You want to punch him in it. You want to elbow him in it. Anytime you see your work paying off, you'll go down the path.
Look how excited you just got talking about punching a dude who's already wide open. Like, you got really excited.
It is, right? And I'm old now. I don't even want to fight no more, but I do love a little damage.
Well, not sure if he's lighter on his feet or what it is, but these last couple of rounds, he's been far more aggressive, a lot more pressure. Oh, he's really starting to light him up now. Solid takedown, perfect timing there. Mudhammad's got his arm under the chin, going for a guillotine now. Oh, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position up the bottom.
Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Grounding and pounding away with these hammer fists. Beautiful work by Belal Mudhammad. Oh, he's got the ground and pound going now. Well, you didn't see a lot of the body work from him in the earlier rounds, but he's certainly getting after it here. Big shot to the body connects there. We'll see if he can follow it up.
Another big takedown.
Nice move in the half guard. Shades of Daniel Cormier slicing through that guard.
Unbelievable. I love it. Like a knife through butter. What a great job passing. Nice.
Edwards' eye is closing up. All right, right into side control. Upper body strength figures to be put to good use here.
Yes, absolutely. And you got to look for his opponent to turn back into him. He should chase guillotine, but the opponent turns to the opposite side. He can take his back, throw his hooks in, try to choke, or flatten him out. Just go for the finish.
Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over, John, and then he just gets up.
Oh, he's got the knee on the belly. Could be trouble defensively. 30 seconds in the round. Edwards is right back to the full mount. Under 20 seconds now to go.
He's got to start throwing now.
Mudhammad's eye is really not looking good right now, Daniel. Starting to swell shut, and that is going to compromise his vision as this fight continues. 20 minutes down, potentially 5 to go. What a round it was for him, DC, and of course the seminal moment, that big knockdown that he will try to piggyback on here in this next round.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how he builds off of the momentum that he gets from that last round. How does he deal with the success that he had and not push too hard too early trying to find the finish? You have to let it come to you as the knockdown came to you in the previous round.
All right, so there's the end of the round, and on one side, thrill, on the other, agony after that knockdown.
Yeah, he was able to really damage him with that big punch. You see the hands, the speed, how sharp he is, how technical he is. It allows him to land in spots where his opponent is winging punches. Great strike landed, great punch landed to put his opponent down.
Oh, how clean is that? Nice strike. And he gets the single leg takedown.
Oh, he passes the half guard now, and he's now posturing to land punches, so look for a submission attempt. Look at that. Recognizing he's about to lose position.
Mudhammad going to work from guard here. Nice combination of strikes there. Very efficient, very effective.
And there you go, again, half guard.
Edwards gets up. He is back on the feet here. Nice job offensively as the strike lands clean. Well, he continues to land a high number of strikes here, just like he did in the previous round. This is a world-class display of striking here tonight. Both fighters throwing heat now. Edwards is taking aim at that cut right now. A strong decision by him to land strikes on an area that he has already done significant damage on. Jab gets the attention of his opponent.
He's just being more aggressive, and because he's being more aggressive and more loose with his strikes, he's landing. Taking for a ride. Nice double leg, nice finish. He's got to be careful here.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Mudhammad.
He passed the half guard.
Right into side control. What a fight, what a display of physical and mental toughness on both sides. I'm not sure who's more injured, but they're both hurt for certain.
Yeah, John, they're both beat up, but I think that is the key. The mental is what's going to allow you to get your hand raised in this fight. This will not be easy. You're going to have to go to some dark places whenever you're in front of a guy that is as good as you in every aspect.
What an offering up over the top. This fight's going to be over, DC.
What a great way of mixing up his attack. He didn't stay the course. He mixed it up. He went high when his opponent thought he was going low, and now he's got him hurt very badly.
These guys are leaking all over each other. And now leather being thrown on both sides. So pretty good recovery by the opponent after getting stunned pretty good. Got to capitalize on those opportunities.
I mean, you can't wait for these opportunities. You don't get them as often as you'd like. So when you get a guy hurt, you got to find a way to finish the fight.
Mudhammad's in half guard. It's hard to think about a fight in his career in which he has absorbed this amount of damage. His face is essentially shut.
Unrecognizable. He's unrecognizable. That is as close to the term that I can say. This guy does not look like the guy that walked into the octagon early. He made a lot of mistakes early, and they're ultimately costing him right now as we've gotten longer in the fight.
All right, quick pause in the action here. Hopefully this won't be the end of the fight, but some serious swelling around that eye, and I'm not sure the extent to which his vision has been compromised.
I don't know how much he can see right now. He seems to be trying to find the opponent, but his spirit isn't broken.
Well, this is a good sign. The doctor talking to the referee, and the fight will continue, at least for now.
Yeah, this is a good decision. I mean, swelling can be superficial. He seems like he wants to compete. Let's go.
All right, so the ringside physician has made his way back to his seat. The referee gets the action back underway. The fans are excited this fight's going to continue.
Absolutely, and I'm just as excited myself. I want to see these guys compete. I want to see who wins. I don't want it to stop because of a cut. I want to see the best fighter get their hand raised at the end of the night. Luckily, we get to try to do that.
Edwards' cut on his nose is just pouring blood at this point. You wonder if that's impacting his breathing by now. Almost in range with the straight left, but that's a miss.
Oh, big punch land. Man, he has a great double leg. My goodness, he has a great double leg.
Well, we got a lot of blood now, ladies and gentlemen. I think my mother just turned off the TV, but every time that area gets targeted, that cut is getting worse and closer, theoretically, to the end of the fight.
Yeah, and, you know, when you got a person like this in front of you that is so good at what they do, when you are bleeding like this and the work is showing, you got to try to find a way to stop him. He needs to try to get a takedown or something, because the more he's standing, the more he's going to have to deal with this cut, and now all the blood that's coming from the cut.
Grounded him and pounded him. Nice job. Edwards gets up. He is back on the feet. Looked like he was in a submissive state on the ground, but he worked hard there to get back to the feet. Straight connection right up the gut, DC. He's in a world of trouble now.
They say the straight moves are the ones that get there first, and it got right to the target.
Heavy kick late from the champ. Edwards is really bleeding now. What a fight! 25 minutes turned in. All right, so the title fight goes the distance. I don't want to steal Bruce Buffer's thunder because he doesn't like that, but new UFC champion of the world you're looking at.
Yeah, he's the new champ. No matter how you want to look at it, he did enough to take the belt off the champion. He used his striking, his footwork, his beautiful movement in order to confuse the champion over the course of 5 rounds. He did enough. It's time to strap the belt around his waist.
All right, the official decision is in. It resides with the venerable Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score this contest 48-47. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, and new undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, Belal, remember the name, Mudhammad.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, stand and cheer. We have a new, undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, and what an effort from the #1 contender.